Have you ever logged into a new app using your Google or Facebook account? If so, you've used OAuth 2.0. OAuth 2.0 is the industry standard protocol for authorization. It allows a website or application to access resources hosted by other web apps on your behalf, without you ever having to share your username and password. Think of it like giving a valet key to a parking attendant. The valet key allows them to drive and park your car, but it doesn't give them access to the trunk or the glove box. And it certainly doesn't let them keep the car forever. To understand how it works, you need to know the four main actors involved in this process. First, the resource owner. That is usually you, the user. You own your data. Second, the client. This is the application requesting access to your data, like a new mobile game or a budgeting app. Third, the authorization server. This is the system that authenticates your identity and issues an access token. Think of Google, Facebook, or Apple. And finally, the resource server. This is the system that actually holds your data, like the Google Contacts API. Often, the authorization server and resource server are owned by the exact same company. Let's look at a real-world example. Imagine you just downloaded a new app called FitTracker. FitTracker wants to find your friends by looking at your Google Contacts. Instead of asking for your Gmail password, which would be incredibly unsafe, FitTracker uses OAuth 2.0. Here is how the flow happens. First, the request. You click a button on FitTracker that says, Import contacts from Google. Next, the redirect. FitTracker redirects you away from its own app and sends you directly to Google's secure login page. Then comes the consent screen. You log into Google, and Google shows you a prompt. FitTracker wants to access your contacts. Do you allow this? Notice that Google is clearly defining the scope of the request. FitTracker is only asking for contacts, not your emails or Google Drive files. Once you click Allow, we move to the authorization code. Google sends you back to the FitTracker app, but secretly passes FitTracker an authorization code in the background. Next is the token exchange. FitTracker takes that code and sends it directly to Google's servers, essentially saying, the user gave me this code, please give me the keys to their contacts. Google verifies the code and issues an access token. Finally, access granted. FitTracker uses that access token to ask the Google Contacts API for your friends list. The API sees the valid token and hands over the data. So why is OAuth 2.0 so important? Number 1. Security. You never gave FitTracker your Google password. If FitTracker's database ever gets hacked, the hackers do not get your Google credentials. Number 2. Scoped access. You only gave permission for one specific thing. FitTracker cannot read your private emails. And number 3. Revocability. If you stop using FitTracker, you can go into your Google account settings and revoke its access token at any time. FitTracker immediately loses access, even if they still have the token. And that is how OAuth 2.0 keeps your data safe and secure across the web. If you found this information useful, please subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. Thank you.